Assalamu alaikum, mbadin Gambian Kolu. Assalamu alaikum, mbadin Momo Yalon Koy Bella Moikan, Alnal Badin Malem, Sheriffo Sonko, aka Baiyo Sonko Gambia. Comme Sunkaro kon nyamen do nara kafal be ko Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Karim. Alma alayen Sunkar Siandi, Alma Nabatolu Mutala, Alma Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ayen natol timma. Na sabande frolo alma ale neman kafarake alma ale lajon shonan die alma ale so jannatul firdaus la mol yalon ko wala tatanya ale so fenna me yalon ko ilafta wala insha Allah mbadi wol drong bi leftan se kacha be kachala men bi wala mu the so called cross carpet me yalon ko Momodou Sabally aka kana son asontale ala so-called cross capital me ya longo ako abe wala kikan yalon na faile ni be mamman kan be bulale mamman ni mamman te parita senaka senendi molo because akumata bake to inform people about Kenyan me ya longo abe wala kikan akumata bake le pruka molo kalamutandi ni la sai kol kumas ka exposed to the people ning yalong one thing nabije kabring Momodou Sabally abe UDP kono abe kodol kekan UDP kono I mean mol malo I mean and I will never give him this credit ko among or this credit ko he has not been working for the party. He has been working for the party, and I will not discredit him for Kafoko. He was not bringing people to the party. To be discredited. But what is important here and what is clear here, some of the tactics I can play. So one thing you need to understand, when you are with me, for example, in Molben Nyokang, there are specific tactics you can play. Nini Wolboro Nyokang, you don't play those tactics again. You know, especially against those people, because Nibo Kikandong, you are exposing yourself. Ike Fongola exposed, Ike Fongola Klimbalia, Ike Fongola Wanyal. Because that is the reality. It's like Sabally about Fongola Wanyal Kang, about Fongola exposed Kang. You know, because it was UDP. And there were some of these actions, Melialongo, Ibe Kekan in UDP. So Ni Ikobe Wolkala NPP against UDP. Basically, Ike Fongola Wanyal, Ike Fongola exposed. So I think your cleverness in that part, you know, in the Kajibe Bakele, you know, you should look at that very well. Because you know, yalong Kabiria start, yalong so-called cross capital in Kol Kumas. I mean, you keep talking me, Sonko Gambia, blah blah, Sonko Gambia, blah blah, and then I've been quiet. I just give you tips, not tips all dealer, and then you are like, so you know, I mean, no. I mean, I know all what you've been doing, and like Ngam Foydron, Sabally, every step I am following you. If it can doubt, I am following you. And like, let's say, I know everything. So, la femme na wole mu ndiko na diamo bi mbe diamo start la men na wole mu I mean Momodou Fati wole Fati Bohol left na diamo start wole back. You see, I know même follow them drop because me sundinde astafura be sunkaro le kono anu nganyim fo mo be wole ndiko nde Sonko Gambia inshallah manyin dua nkana social media to ka kuma kensa fo mole nkaw dua alere alma alere tanga kana ka kuma kensa fo mole andu wato wati nkanyin dua alere nde Sonko Gambia na kuma kensa fo mole nkan ala danu nyino jannin kuma nyim mole be la alma alere nsonno mo falling pour na findi katandi mole ko na même fo amon soto yalon amin politico mol cameron dunia ko da maldi ba la nde ma mira ko comme dunia ko da mal nde because one thing I believe all you could be politician who can make us go politician will no go okay be malef moy sali Allah alam asafo no go be more sell or be malef moita jamon politician se order dinole. For example, let's say if the president say there is going to be state of emergency and when state of emergency make ko mobe to le bon le kono. So yalo this mean go mobe to le bon le kono mota jamon. So politicians have that power. So when you are looking for that position, nibe wo palaso nyinina inyanda ke haklu do bag. Nibe wo palaso nyinina nyanta ka ala nya sila soto. So wala tina mol mel ka foko ha ni be political, kuma ken sama safo no just to get the position. No, because this is a position me alonko. It's a responsibility me alonko. Ala la responsibility lem. Ala la responsibility lem because ni ko mu nyaton koti. I mean, it's like you are a servant of God. Emu ala la servant leti. I mean, you mu me alonko. You are walking towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala left a cool Allah la bala jomolu abe yamar kam cool so it's not like coming either political corner drong. You just have to speak. You just have to say all what you want to say, or you just have to be doing things. Those are not realistic. I mean, I don't want to be those kind of politicians, and I'm praying for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Allah not to make me to be such kind of politician. For Allah can politician to impress people. I mean that is not the purpose of being a politician. Mamina wolemu dalilo me yalongo nyanta kakem panke politician especially with our generations. We should make sure we can dynamic of politics. We nyanta ka make sure na political munu mota ka falling na politik nya kendoke na tonya politiko ke na mol fahamundi fenna me yalongo Allah alam wolem fenti me yalongo wala sotota. So what I just want to expose my man. I want to expose Sabally for him to understand ko Gambians are not sleeping. For him to understand ko we know all what he's doing. We know all the tactics he's doing. Let's start it with Momodou Fati. Momodou Fati, Sabally call him as Fati Bohol. Okay, Fati Bohol. This is a guy. Mayor Lonko. I first know him. During 2021 presidential election, this is a guy, Mayor Lonko, akananum pipeline, okay? So, but kabakananum pipeline, telephone balababul, he having this big okie-tokie, yung telephone balababul, antenna bala, alright? So, but what happened was, kabira started Kanadi, what happened is, intelligence, our intelligence, the party intelligence, our intelligence group, so they suspect like this guy is somebody may along it might trust that, so there have been surveillance in him. Wallahi, the intelligence team of United Democratic Party, better can survey, they were surveillance in him, about Korosikam. So to an extent, in that now realize ko, okay, akatara Sonko menna kata diamu kang Emeba. Okay, so but Emeba is somebody meya lonko. Emeba akalam alamuno like it's like amunu malam tale among tara querim back UDP because meya kalam talanu Emeba there was a time Emeba ko another UDP le. So we never had this ko Emeba about the UDP le. But we later understand ko Emeba before the election or so and so. Mole Meya Lonko, Amantara on active politics per se. So this guy, Fati Bohol, or so and so, Akademolity, Meya Lonko, at that point, Ani Eme Barakata communicate come because that was the info, information Meya Lonko no sort of from our from our intelligence team during 2021 presidential election. So imbeje namol taraka ka korosi iba kisis kam to an extent in na grip, you understand, so they grip him. That was I think after presidential election when Molka ben party leader, so at kataraje namolia suspecto is somebody Meya Lonko is somebody Meya Lonko like iman lala dal, so kabri man lala dal, so inada na ka grip. So Gabriel grip, so they called my attention. Like Kabiana attention okumandi, and I went there. You understand? So when I went there, and so like okay, at that time, so he was only hoping on me. So because I just couldn't tell him more me alone, couldn't let more at that very time. Because Yamuda what homing, because there had been surveillance in him for up to around Suto around 3-4 a.m. Namol na. So you gripped at that very time. So Kabria grip, so Natana and Takumandi, and I was there. Well, like Nkamemfo, ning atara amanga tonya drong left drong for fati bo holem or so on so I think na afoko songo Gambia mem for amanga tonya di ndai na kata nkona mule ko alabula release him to go and I warn him kafa ko leave that place ndala kadiam I mean fati for fati bo holemba I want you ni atara ngam mem for among shot Allah alam ye fintina yafoko songo Gambia ka mem shot among shot so from that time I mean the party doesn't trust him. Party Oman Lala. I just want to say this very clear. So Manta Lari Allah. So I mean Nina Benta Nayanja Akamalu because what happened in that very day. So I have not been seeing that guy on active politics and our intelligence eyes are on him all the time. Iba Korosikang, I mean that has been happening, you understand, because we have the right to have an interest among our party, and that's what we have. I mean, I mean, the security team, na kullo police also. Guys, Albala ko bola nyela na telephone wala candidate at some point. Well, in the life new cut off, inshallah. So that is exactly what happened on 41. So Ning Sabally Gafindi Kafoko ha 41 is a prominent UDP member also. So look, I mean that was the kind of system Sabally Menke Kanu when he was in the United Democratic Party. I mean, I am not saying he was not bringing people to the party. When I say that, I am really unfair to him. I am more motivated. It has motivated others to join the party. That's quite true, right? But this kind of games are also games he was playing in UDP. So the only thing is, like, he should not play such kind of game on UDP because and they know the kind of game you've been playing. You should always be mindful of playing those kind of games against those people. Because I mean Sabally need to understand that in UDP. We know him in the Democratic Party. So I mean against UDP. So 41 I can tell you I mean Abe UDP le and sobole ba akang UDP wallahi azim UDP what I know I mean nde melong UDP wala na kabrako 41 I was like who so until and unless when I fongo nyim bondi I video bondi dorong and then oh this guy oh shit no and then I know what I know so the next person because I don't want to stay long here well this Adi Bojang also and so okay Adi Conte Bojang you see this Adi Conte Bojang, I want to remind us, I want to remind everybody, refresh your mind, especially the followers of Member Caring. Molmele alongo wolaka Member Caring follow Momodou Bojang program. If you remember, there was a time Momodou Bojang ko I case do sama ko nawek nkol ning muso dole ni nyola in Brufood. Now for Musonyinka and now you can call Aliko sound ala korakonole and now you can call they alleged them of call illegal connection or like so and so. Nana globokang one sort of no Momodou Bojang melka Momodou Bojang follow. One sort of no I musodo la history samana musodo ko now you can call Kasanga la korakono now you can call I mean, for that was illegal connection ala Sonko bang also and so. Na hagilo bakang that history or that story and another kana no Momodou Bojang na Member Caring radio. That is the very lady. Wala mo musonye that Hadi Conte because this Hadi Conte. I mean, I don't want to go so personal, because that is not my way. And kana katoge bakil, kana muluma politiko on personal because it's not. Ndejako is a nasty politic among the politic nya candidate. I don't want to go personal on her. So, but that is the very person. Pro asalo nyama and wodula nyindo nino fodorong. Make your own judge. Ali kalifon la kiti dimulti. Ali alum. Okay, you understand? So that is the very lady, yeah. Momodou Bojang, I remember it. Momodou Bojang, a couple menoko, musodo lemu, a can call sound la corona blah blah. That's the very lady in Brufood. Okay, what happened is Musoni, she is very smart, and Melal a mole me alonko a smart tele, and I would say she is smart because Musoni akafutu, I don't want to go to all that. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go to all that very well. So, but Musonying is like ibe kuleto. You understand? Ibe kuleto, and then Purka Joko Konye Tama. So Musonying have to make herself go another NPP. But to be fair to the lady, Musole Meya Lonko okay. Our parents all are politicians, are all politicians. Kabin Jawara time and our father NCP, you know, come up. You know, one have to give her the credit. Like I said, the man left me political new nakare ndataje. So Musonying, but Amanke, she's not an active. Let me say in this way, Amanke active politician in the United Democratic Party. She is UDP, and there has never been a time. It's have to go a group all Samanang UDP. And I want to say a story here. Left the card. History do for jam pour molia understand. So menketa ni musonying asulo de fenela. You understand? Asulo de fenela, okay? Asulo de fenomena musonying so I am Sabally meet. So kabaya Sabally meet kabaya go asulo de fenela because they are on a business, you know, a business letter. You know, I mean anakima and so and so. So but again, right? So kabring yes, I Sabally meet you understand le pour comme ebe mako le nyadi le pour business on yeta I ye farnyo le soto farnye you know because yalo ali remember ko Gambia government ye farnyo band right ye farnyo band le pour mo kana farnyo samana ngale remember le kodi yalo mo diamo ketajan. So what happened is musonying according to akema ye farnyo le order kana so but farnyo nying e man la farnyo nye dung so you know afanang but because I didn't Sabally some kind of relationship with Kabin Sabally Binung UDP. So another like a Sabally meet Kabra Sabally meet I have a Sabally okay now we're gonna play this game. So Nina game on you play because CD is somebody may along is very powerful in NPP. I tell you this. Momo Kafoko CD Jaman Sembo Soto in NPP you CD Jaya Sembo Soto NPP. I say most of the NPP. And I want to say this very clearly. So, but because Sabally alone cannot just at all facilitate no. So the basic thing we need to go. So now, Puruka Hadining Sidinjai, Sidinjai introduce. The best thing is now, so I Sidinjai Samanang to Hadis ground. But saying what Hadi Adi Mineke, Adi Yantaka Mineke, okay, Puruka Joko, Ninsi Sidut na Kensenke. Okay, one. Okay, Siding Sabally na yabendu Kulio le fe. That very area. Kulio. Hadila Korani is a very beautiful compound with story buildings and so on. So Programo Nyimang Hadia. Programo Nyingadamendo Kulio le beje. I want you people to understand. Programo Nyingadamendo Kulio le beje. Kulio. That very day. I want to make that very clear. Musol Melialong go asabidu beje. They are NPP gang. NPP la ya company NPP la jek kafo ñin la woti o mo NPP la jek kafo ñin la NPP la ya company ñin la woti and aning ina sister ram anala timo mulu wolle tata je okay so probably I understand. So now what happened is hadiye mileke atata yalong je ma fong na le khalam tanun there was a time there was flood keda nung burfoot that area ni nika findi burfoot sirf kunda that area ni because hadi lives in that area okay flood la ketaje ni samaka da samaka du mol kam. So hadiye minake he informed the people living in those areas kafo ko saimbe you know najam mafang because joka dunjanne anu masakunda nyanta kam mako le pourka doko janin sama be sila so na masakunda molu you know nawol na masakunda molu nawol le samana pour yena wala nali la moy albajel hadila keda mod me yalongo wala diam taje but the people mel nata in that area moment diam you people need to be very careful. Allah alam namanke burfoot la wo boyo me alongo amanta NPP fonde abe NPP because ala fa palaso la ni palaso diala is working at the hospital ni moment fata ay to save you know det ni mo comme ni moment fata hospital to keto save abe do ko la kabrien ajonte NPP yo palaso diala you know advitier about do ko right. So but hadi I minake I strictly use pour ka o mo samana nyoka akoyoko I mean na mol mina janne MP you know na gov masakunda mol mina janne not even NPP ngol but masakunda la mol mina janne so masakunda la mol mina janne so ni na da jang leftelal be na near this cause because leftalal be na near discourse because na flooding kuwanying ibe mako le wolto pour ka jara. That was the statement of Hadi. Hadi was statement on I wole fo wo mahfuto musole. So what they were expecting ko ha masakuna kol kanale ni na tay be mako le pour flooding kana ken no mafon. That was the main reason. Okay? So kami musole na je fanje okono. So they were very disappointed, that Hadi Samana was Allah. So now, to make the situation level of Pro Musol Kana Diamo, the following day, Ibote drunk, Iko Mesuguro Samana Alcaloya, Alidanko Alcaloya, Mesuguro Samananje. So what the following day, Yesuguro Samba Alcaloya, Bufun Alcaloya. So in Anna Omol Kuman, because Omol, Elephant Diamule. Those people, Yemel Teramaje. So he called it Alta Alcaloya and Suguro Sambaji to silence them. Because, you see, Sabally is, it sounds, I can let comment, clever, but let me tell you something. I know, my brother, you are kind of clever, but I can tell you, the game you have been playing, you can't playing UDP. You cannot play against UDP. Because you were playing those games in UDP. So we mastered the book. So, Ning, and people call Marlon, saying a foe. You understand? It can be cross capital is all zero. I'm telling you, all those people they are all NPP. Believe in me. Even you, Rumbango, Molmelialongo, you saying that they come to Rumba. Tell me who among them I want one of them to show us a video or a T-shirt coming an old picture that it was a Mariba new UDP la political ground. I said this very clear here. I'm going to Fatih Bohol. He associated himself with UDP. Aka fang mulunta ya UDP lal. Anum akana UDP la dulato. Bari akanaje mena wala kibarta. Kibarta akanaje wala kibaru dunke wala matije. Nanante je akalafu wala. Anum wumi fenet me alonko UDP call yo lonne. UDP call yo hamala karolale. So that is it. And Hadi Fanang, I said very clearly here, Mafoko Hadi is not a UDP member. I want to make this very clear. And I want to make this very clear. Hadi ma mo samana NPP. Hadi abe fenneto. Hadi is on a deal. Abe deal leto. And no abe deal mento. That is the only thing I mention to baffle, to play with the minds of the people. They live in those areas in Burfoot. Tulum mol hakilola, mol melialongo, whatever sabatri in Burfoot or Mafongola, wale atinda anim moment Sabally, yin kind of politic play. This is called politic of scam. Yamu politic nyamal, the politic nyamal, kamol yapin kang, kamol scam, kamol tapalea, politico, ya wole ke odula nyundo. Wala ngamen folate alamo ya senata. Wale atinda abe diamula abe habala mbe dere because I know nkonte findila kanaka kuma fo me alonko amonko ima because sometimes I don't think that is okay in politics. Ma mira o mu fenti me ya lonko anyinyata politiko kono ibe no men fo la politiko kono ise illa nyina ko yawmal qiyamati ala subhanahu wa ta'ala bentul be klinkli na kitindilale na kuma kan wol melfo la barako wol melke imma in politics. This is why nteka hakilo du bade ma foko I am perfect ma foko ngam membe fo politiko kono abe mu tonyati but nga ala danle abe forum le fo fende politiko kono ay ke tonyati andon ngam mem fali e politiko kono as a senior ibe nyonen ibe monenella ibe jemole play kan against President Barrow and Sabally was playing a game against Sidi Njai. And I want Sidi to understand this very clearly. That Hadi a man join NPP. Hadi have a mission and I mission on the mission is because they have a supply. A supply also they want Farnyo Nyedung, and the only thing they can do is to go through Sirinja. I know what Sirinja can do. I know how Sirinja involved into businesses. Now Sirinja can involve business or colonial Nyameng. I know all these things very well. So Mejele Fokali, and I want people to make this very clear. Left a Burfudun call, al salon ko. Ikana nene, ikana tulu ala hakilola, alkana song, you leke multimedia longo, yena kalke jora multi, ngafali leko. Eka memmen sota politiko kono e buka dia tolla e ka dundi fo kunkili wala kunto mol savo ko ha politiko movement wala ñu ka balu ñu wallahi azim I don't believe in that comment ka balu ñu wala politiko kono wala fenti me ya longo mo nyande ka wala ko monde politiko wala politiko mu fende me ya longo ise dunia de dala ise banko de dala ise kabilo de dala ise sato de dala ndelata wala la anu nte fe ko ndol momo clean na nyande ka balu wo politique nyala la man nyande ka balu politiko la politiko me ya lon ko be kuma la fala mole me ya lon ko amon soto politiko me ya lon ko be tata baluka o metara ka baraka fenne la me ya lon ko amon soto wala na nada kanyin senne dalma ka fale ko Momodou Sabally de ala ni recent cross capital me ya lon ko kefo e mum fenne me ya lon ko e manka fen sotorente e mum fenne me ya lon ko is just a mind game is a mind game play 41 Party bohol, I was summoning I Allah the men all of you to go. Okay, finally now, I mean, stop NIA, stop, being intelligence, whatever. I mean, I can tell you, this is the game. I mean, the bohol dealer and the contract gold dealer, that is there, fine. I didn't need something, I didn't defend the only thing you can do is to play that kind of game. So, Badul, these are some of the things I want to make very clear. Left like a mentandi mola prumolia faham kajoko Momodou Sabally and Anna Timomolu. This is the kind of politics they are doing against the this is the kind of politics they are doing in NPP. Ninen kind of politics me alongo. Ibe ole play kan NPP purka NPP call da kenene ka kuma fo me alongo amansoto ka bara politiko me alongo bi Ita play Melka Wolinte. You cannot play the game against UDP. No. I can tell you. So look, let me tell you something. The internal politics in UDP from the intelligence aspect in the internal politics in UDP, that alone should take you to understand. I mean, Priya Faham political nyadile. We know politics, alhamdulillah, suma alhamdulillah. Now learn the fanam politico kata nyame. So you cannot fake us, you cannot prank us, because ntolumu molet mele along. Alhamdulillah, suma alhamdulillah. Na fellong politico kono le, and na fello itatule politico kono. Or the nebe politico play long. I play mol kam mele me long. I play mol kam ini melman jemo play. You understand? Because ntolumu molet mele along. Allah alam ntol ya lonne. Ila simfa nya blue momenti. Don't play the ila game all towards UDP. Go and play towards other political parties because we know your hand. Ne bulo lonne, ne la taransilo lonne. So ila taransilo, ne go play towards us. You'll be exposed. Kana song asondale. So you'll be exposed. Kana song asondale. You'll be exposed. You understand? So this is something you need to understand very well because you can't tell a man song, kana song. But at the end of it, it's sondale. So when you will be exposed. So it's better you be there playing your little card. Yellow German don't play, yellow Duman don't but don't touch us because we are strong. Alhamdulillah, suma alhamdulillah. So this is something me alongo drong lafta purka wole for mole. There are other topics me alongo alhamdulillah. Lafta ke discuss, but I don't want man left topic called jakasi. Because I always want ninna ta drong. I just grab on only one topic. No kacha, no bang, no jump wala. Kamaraba, I don't opposition. Patama. Ntola nyinjina bisa political party onyin album bulala na free, okay? Album bulala na free ntolu. No. Kamaraba, fata mula man ntola nyinjina bisa political album bulala na free. So album bulala ntola man saya for 2026 de. Album son le mita parliamentary le follow in Bissau. Na parliamentary ke follow parliamentary kola na dibite bungolo o kola sida presidential. Kamaraba so album bula. So that is it. So mbadi wulu ñenen fongo do don left do inshallah ka mensta ka senen mbadi wul madro alnal bare malam sirvo songo aka Baiyo sonko gambe don na don kan nale kacha ba don comme na topic ko men don ka senen dirike kumo la mele alon ko Momodou Sabally na la mulu na la gaw mulu be tikan ko mele don ke da ke senen di an ka fahamro di Allah ka bamandal mako West Coast region is a stronghold for the Democratic Party. UDP, Tamu, West Coast. Isn't it? Alala Marco Rokan B, UDP, West Coast level, West Coast be UDP level. And alhamdulillah, suma alhamdulillah, be do koke kanne, be West Coast nkolu, be represent kan, be kata koke ka West Coast nkole, inshallah ta'ala rabbi. And don't latako West Coast will always be on the United Democratic Party. And latako West Coast be UDP fast come 2026, inshallah ta'ala rabbi. Olim code me alon ko latako, no baraka bake. Thank you so much. Ramadan Mubarak. Ramadan Mubarak inshallah ta'ala. So this is it. I mean my man it is what it is. It is what it is. Kanaso asondele. Kanaso asondele. So these are some of the few things though inshallah left wrong pour nimoli kacha inshallah ta'ala rabbi. I mean MC arama call rek anga yow léegi dama lay daw kanason do le laal kanason nak wate na la chokos nga laal kanason a sondel MC a sondel kanason a sondel MC arama call la ma dugal kanason a sondel kanason asondele ango lege da ngane daw kanason luta ngane daw kanason jëlal suma call bi de kanason asondele MC wone jëlal suma call bi nga wax kanason luta do de bu galal kanason asondele kanason asondele MC jëlal suma call ma nga la call jëlal suma call kanason asondele mana jëlal suma call asondele kanason asondele MC mana jëlal suma call mana nga la call 713-585-4 mana nga di ko call bo mana nga di call boy asondele wa so way waa jël naa la ara ma jël la rek ma laa jël si lifin amoon daal dina la mun a lifin sena request bi rek wa sena request bi rek ma jël la kanason asondele MC wala MC mane ebe ñaadi le mine bala banko kanko ala mine bala banko ka MC